Well, what's up, bye. I just want to say first and foremost, I am new to this whole receiving messages and having a purpose and being used as a tool for God and His work. I'm new to this. Okay, I am not perfect. Okay, I had a life that I had before God called me, and I was living life like I was living life. I'm a tattoo artist. Okay, and an artist like a lot of women, a lot of drugs, a lot of partying. Okay, so boom, um, I'm going through a real quick changing process. Like a lot of shit that I was doing a year ago, a month ago, I'm not into that shit no more. Okay, so excuse me if you think you know me, but if you haven't talked to me recently, you have no idea who I am or what I'm going through. Okay, I'm just because God is telling me to do things, sometimes I don't do it out of me being hard headed. We know how we are, human beings. Well, young gods, we know how we are. Just because your parents tell you to do something in life, don't mean you necessarily did it. Hard headed. That's me. All right. So now that I've accepted my task and my destiny, um, I have to be real particular about how I move, and I cannot move on my own order. I have to follow the order of what God tells me to do. Okay. I don't have no time to play with people, especially to play about God. I don't have no time to be out here making myself appear to be weird or whatever. I don't have time for that. Okay? This is some real shit. But I'm here to tell y'all. God told me next He want me to tell y'all about how I was blessed with like a certain level of knowledge and gifts. Okay? It should happen like a couple, excuse my language, I cuss. I do use cussing. I am at war. Okay, boom. So I cuss. I use harsh language because it's a very serious situation going on. So boom. Tell y'all about how like the devil tried to trick me out my soul one night. Okay? Boom. I'm gonna do my best to give it to y'all as clear as how it happened. Alright, so meanwhile, alright, I was in this car, okay, and two people were, it was a driver, it was a passenger, and I was in the back behind the driver on the driver's side. So they tell me that they are taking me to go sell my soul, right? And that I need to be thinking about what it was that I'm selling my soul for. They like, yeah, this is real. This is real deal. This ain't no fake you signing a piece of paper or meeting a stranger that says he has the ability to help you sell your soul. No, like they was like, this is real shit. We take you to a mountain. Okay. Now they was taking me to this mountain. It was like the Paramount movie mountain. I'm gonna show. I'm gonna find a way to show y'all what this mountain is. All right. They was taking me to this mountain. It looked like the Paramount movie mountain, but it wasn't. You feel me? This is a mountain in Slovenia somewhere. Um, um, I forgot the name of it, but yeah, I did my research on it. It's not the Paramount movie mountain. It's a mountain in Slovenia, out like I forgot. I get into it, but fuck it. They was taking me there. They said they was taking me to the man. They said we take you to sell your soul, um, but you got to be careful because certain people they'll kill you if we bring you up there. You feel me? Meanwhile, like I'm a street nigga. You feel me? So I'm like, when he said that, I'm like 9 times out of 10, I'm not the type of person that kill because you feel me. I'm not no saint or whatever. You feel me? I was halfway thugging, but I'm also a Muslim, right? And I was like practicing Islam at that time. Okay, so this is very important. They told me that, yeah, I gotta be careful because certain people they killed. Never dawned on me to ask what type of people this was. I just assumed that I wasn't this person, this type of people. So I'm sitting in the back seat. I'm like, is this shit real? Like I did my check, you feel me, my mental check to make sure, that I wasn't asleep or slipped into some type of nod or like, you know what I mean? And I asked myself, I'm like, this real. And my senses was like, yeah, you feel me? Like you real. You can feel, you can touch, you can think. Everything is happening like real life. You feel me? So as I'm thinking this, I'm like, so if this is real, then that mean the devil's real, and that mean if I sell my soul to this motherfucker, I'm going to hell. This is what I thought when they told me this shit. You feel me? So at the rhyme, I knew that it was like it's a slim chance that I was going to kick my soul out. So I wanted, now what I was trying to do was I was just trying to gain information, right? And trying to toy with these people at the same time, just because I was bored. I was like really kind of trying to have fun a little bit, I guess, or I don't know. But so I started, so they started like giving me ideas and shit of what I could sell my soul for. They was like, you can be rich. So I'm like, money? Huh? You think that I'm going to sell my soul for some money? Money is paper. You feel me? Like what the fuck I'm gonna do when I gotta spend eternity in hell? You feel me? Like, so that shit was like not even nothing to think about. Knew I wasn't selling my soul for money. You gotta think about it. Like, people are being positioned, you feel me, where they feel like I sell my soul, I do this, that, and the third. But when you actually in that position, okay, I know me, when I was actually in that position, all I could think about was the consequence of what the fuck was gonna happen, you feel me, if I did this shit, which is eternal fire. You feel me? These motherfuckers was taking me to the devil. They kept saying the man. But they like, you know who the man is, so you know what I mean? Like, okay, that's the devil type shit. Alright, so boom. They like, you can be rich. Like, I don't know. Feel me? They like, you can be a celebrity and famous. Like, I don't know. Right? They like, you can have any women as you want. And any woman, you feel me? Period. Like, you can have them all. I'm like, nah, I'm sorry, nah. Like, that's the same thing God gonna give me when I make it a habit. So I was like, nah. You feel me? Then it was like these motherfuckers, how they looked at me when they said this next thing, it was like they knew my deepest desire. Okay, because I kind of had a rough childhood. All right, I was, adopted in foster care. A lot of trauma in my childhood. So they looked at me. They was like, we can send you back in time, and you can live life as a kid or a teenager and know everything you know now, but you know what I mean, younger type shit. Like, you can go back to school and be the best athlete. You can do that type shit, right? They was like, look at Justin Bieber. They like, we did that for him. It was like Justin Bieber was an old ass man, you feel me, that sold his soul to become a young pop star. And that's what the fuck he is. And they was giving me knowledge. They was giving me the scoop on a lot of different celebrities and shit. You feel me? A lot of different celebrities or whatever. What's crazy about it was that I talked to somebody about this and they told me they had an incident like this and they told them the same shit about Justin Bieber. Alright, boom. So, I knew that this was like my deepest kind of desire in a way. You feel me? To be able to relive my childhood again, but to be as popular as I wanted to be and be as cool as I wanted to be and to just know a lot of shit. You feel me? Like what I know now. So, when they said that, it was like, it didn't intrigue me like I guess they thought that it was. It kind of like made me realize like these bitches is really scandalous. You feel me? These bitches really trying to get me. You feel me? So I ain't gonna lie. I knew I wasn't gonna sell my soul for nothing. You feel me? I knew that shit, and I wanted to get out the car. Feel me? But I knew in my mind, or I felt in my mind, that like this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. You feel me? So I'm like, yo, before they let you out the car, you gotta make sure you think hard about what it is in life that you would sell your soul for. They telling me yes to everything. I'm just throwing shit out there. They say like, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, you can have that. Yeah. You feel me? So boom, I thought real hard. And it was one thing that I'd have sold my soul for, y'all. It is one thing I'd have kicked my soul out for, and I what I did at the time. You feel me? And that was to have superpowers. I ain't gonna lie, I wanted to have superpowers so that I could smack the shit out of, or hit somebody with lightning, or even if I could just attempt, even if I didn't hit him, I would have still tried to hurt this nigga. I'm talking about the devil, you feel me? Like, give me these powers, I'ma fuck you up. So I asked, so I'm like, okay, superpowers, maybe I can use these superpowers to fuck you up on some Thor type shit, right? So I asked him, I'm like, can I get superpowers? And they looked at each other and they was like, you're gonna have to ask him about that, right? And I was trying to keep my mind clear from thinking about what I was going to do with these superpowers, because I just felt like they could read my mind, because they knew what my deepest desire was. So I'm like, these motherfuckers gotta be mind readers type shit. So I wasn't trying to envision what I was going to do with the superpower. I was just trying, you know what I mean, act like I wanted to be like Superman or some shit. You feel me? So boom. Now, mind y'all, like, I would be an immaculate storyteller if I made this shit up. This is one of the things I want y'all to think about when y'all listening to this. I have no books, no novels, no none of that shit. I'm not one of them type of people. You feel me? Period. All right, so boom. I asked them, I'm like, can I get the superpowers? They like, we're gonna have to ask him about this. You feel me? And so I knew at that point in time I wanted to get out the car. You feel me? And so something dawned on me to ask them. I said, what? We was pulling up to the mountain for real. We like the mountain was right there. So they like, you need to hurry up because we almost there. Feel me? I'm looking at the mountain. They like, well, so I'm like, well, what type of people do y'all kill if y'all bring them up there? So these niggas look at each other and they say Muslims, right? So I know I'm a Muslim. Not only is I'm born Muslim, but I was practicing, I was on my deen at the same time. I don't like telling people this because I don't like getting tied up into like people thinking religiously and being divided religiously. So I don't like putting religious knowledge or aspects into anything that I really try to put out there. And as y'all notice, if you think about it, person, it's hard to tell somebody what religion I am. Is he Christian? Is he Muslim? Is he Buddhist? What is he? Because one minute he's saying Bible, next minute he's saying Quran, next minute he's this. So I do that for a purpose. Feel me? But I do practice Islam. Okay, I believe in it. I believe in Jesus, and I believe a lot of what is in the Bible, as far as the stories. But I believe that Islam is the teachings of how you're supposed to live and what you're supposed to do to maintain a certain frequency out here. All right, so boom, they like Muslims, and when they said Muslims, these two people that were strangers to me at first looked at each other, right? Well, they looked back at me, and their face shapeshifted into two Muslim guys that I knew that were head of the masjid that I was attending at the time. They looked at me and they laughed. So mind you, I done checked myself hella times to see whether or not this was a dream or not. Like, I was just sitting in the back of the car like, this shit gotta be a dream. You feel me? So when they said Muslims and how they looked at each other and the fact that we close to the mountain, I'm like, oh shit. You feel me? I'm like, Yasin, if you are asleep, you need to wake up. Now, this is the only thing I can do. I'm like, Yasin, if you are asleep, you need to wake up now. Right? So boom, I wakes up. I'm at my sister's house. I wakes up whole time. This shit was a dream, right? But it didn't feel like no other dream that I ever had in my life. This is the only time I had a dream where I was completely conscious in the dream. Like, I was shocked as shit for even waking up. Sure enough. So boom, now I ain't gonna I had before the night I had went to sleep. I cleaned up my little niece's toys or whatever. And I remember that I purposely left a teddy bear out and I left that bitch next to me. You feel me? Because when I was young, I used to sleep with a teddy bear because teddy bears always brought me peace. You know, if I was young, scared of monsters and shit, can't sleep, you grab your teddy bear, that nigga protect you. So for some reason, I left that out there that day, the teddy bear. Boom. When I wake up, now mind you, I am completely woke. I woke up. I woke up in a shocked state. You feel me? So this is like I had just drunk some caffeine. I was wide awake. Boom. And I looked at the teddy bear. The teddy bear, his eyes was like evil as shit. And he had fangs for real. And he was like drooling and shit, right? So it looked at me real cruddy. And then his head shook real fast. And it went back to normal teddy bear. Alright. So now I'm really like checking myself. Like I seen, oh, you half sleep. No, nigga, you not half sleep. You wide awake. Like I seen, take note that you're wide the fuck awake, and you just think that motherfucking teddy bear just shift like that. So that's how I knew that this dream that I just had was on some other shit. Alright, so boom. So now just so happened I had drift off and go back to sleep or whatever. You feel me? So now the same people that was driving me in this car, they were hunting for me, trying to kill me in my dream, like real shit. Like the first one I knew I was dreaming the whole time. But anytime I ever have a dream and I know I'm dreaming, I'll usually wake straight the fuck up. So as soon as I go to sleep, I know I'm dreaming again. You feel me? The demon coming for me or whatever. The first one, it was a male demon. Knew I was dreaming, so I thought about a gun. The gun popped in my hand. Boom, I shot him. Boom, boom, yo, died. You feel me? So the second demon coming for me is hunting me. And I try to do the same thing. I pull out a gun, think about the gun. The gun come, I shoot it. The bullets pass right through that motherfucker. It ain't had no effect. You feel me? So boom. I think about a sword. The sword ain't had no effect. I'm trying to slice this motherfucker all up. That shit don't even work. So then I think of like a whole bomb, some grenades and shit. I'm trying to hit that bitch with bombs and grenades. That shit don't work. Feel me? So I'm sitting there. I'm like, how the fuck is I'm gonna kill this bitch? It was a female demon. I'm like, how the fuck is I'm gonna kill this bitch? So something I had got a thought that said when physical weapons don't work, you gotta use spiritual energy. And the strongest spiritual energy is love. You feel me? So I used love, and I went and I can't really always remember if I killed her, but I know I seriously injured her and she was running from me now. And I realized, like, yeah, my weapon of choice is love. You feel me? Because it kills demons, right? So boom, I hurt her, and then I woke up from the dream, and that was it. Okay, or at least I thought I was. So I never really talk. I try to tell people about it, the dream, like that whole day. Nobody will listen to me. You feel me? And so now a couple years later, I realized that this was a test. Okay, this was a test from the Most High to see like what my character was. He knew what my character was, but it was really a test to see what my character was. You feel me? And I passed the test with flying colors for real. Not only was I not willing to give away my soul for anything worldly, but I would have suffered for eternity to rid the world of evil, or even just feel as though I tried to rid the world of evil. Okay, so fast forward years later, I start getting messages, right? I start getting messages from like this voice that I hear. You feel me? So it's like a different part of my consciousness. All right. And I start to notice like I'm just getting knowledge of shit that I have no reason to know. Knowledge of the stars, different languages, different like Greek mythology and things of that nature. I'm seeing shit. You feel me? All types of whatnot. But what the case was is that God had used that episode as, like I said, a test. And because I passed the test, them same superpowers that the devil couldn't bless me with is the same superpower that God is blessing me with. Now, when it comes to now, the Muslims believe this. The Muslims believe that if things come to you fast, it's from the devil, the shaitan. If things from God come slow. So I'm slowly waking up, y'all. It's not nothing that's happening overnight. Okay, and it's hard for me. It's not easy for me understanding that there's responsibility in superpowers. Okay, as a child, think about how many of us wanted to be superheroes. You feel me? I remember one time I met this guy. His name was El. His nickname was El Diablo. Right? That's what his nickname was, El Diablo. And he asked me what's the thing that I wanted the most, or if I could be anything, what would I be? And you know what I told this man as a grown ass man? This was a real conversation, no dream. I was a grown ass man when I told this man that. This. I said I want to be a superhero. That's what I told him. That's what I thought. That's what I told him I thought I was here for. Alright, so like real rap. But yeah, that's how I got it. That's how I got it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, God bless me with a lot of stuff, but I didn't understand that it comes with a lot of responsibility. No superhero, when they get superpowers, is lollygagging and using their shit to have fun. Okay? The whole world is counting on you. This is some serious shit. You feel me? You can't really reveal your identity. You feel me? You can't really tell people what you're going through because they gonna think that you're crazy. You feel me? Nor are they really gonna understand. It's hard to explain to people what they can't see. You feel me? And no matter how much evidence you give them, like if they can't see it or perceive it with their physical senses, they not gonna really have too much faith in it. You feel me? But yeah though, excuse me, my nose itching. Somebody must be watching me. Probably the government probably watching me or whatever. But it is what it is. Um, but it's hard on you. You feel me? It's not easy. Okay? So this is what happened to me. This is how I got my gifts. This was the test that God put me through, really to be able to have these gifts. Now I have a lot of knowledge and I have a lot of know-how. But this ain't no, oh, you wake up one morning and now all of a sudden you have electricity coming through your fingertips. No, I've been given the knowledge, the wisdom and knowledge, okay? The wisdom and understanding, which if you go in the Bible, it will tell you that this is worth more than silver and gold. All right? So, I've been given the wisdom and understanding of how to do this shit, okay? And it takes a lot. It takes a lot of letting go. It takes a lot of focus. It takes a lot of mental strength. Okay, and at the same time, you have these same minions that know who you are. You feel me? That are hunting you still. You feel me? And the more, and you can't really tell people about it. I mean, you can, but you really can't expect people to really believe you because, you know, how they do shit is so subtle. They do shit like poison your food. You feel me? And make it seem like you died on a drug overdose. Or they have a car accident. Or you'll be in a car accident or some bullshit. You feel me? Real shit, yo. They play real dirty ass games. Okay, so right now I'm in a process of working out how to harness enough chi just to be able to do something to show y'all like, yo, this is what we capable of, okay? And once I do this, just know that they are going to really be hunting me, y'all. You feel me? Real shit. So this is where I need y'all support from. Don't just let them motherfuckers just come and snatch me up and do anything, yo. Because I'm telling y'all who I am, yo, and what I'm here for. I am here to kill a lot of demonic entities and high-ranked dominions and principalities. I am here to overrun kingdoms. Okay? This is our planet, melanated people. Okay? This is really, we really started this bitch. Alright? It's a lot of fucked up people or entities out here that are against us. And I see them and I'm coming for them. And God showed me what I need to do. So there you have it. Devil came for me. I killed 2 of his motherfucking minions on some Harry Potter shit. Y'all see I got the little Harry Potter scar right there. You feel me? Like, I ain't gonna cap, it's bigger than Nino Brown, y'all. You feel me? I used to think I was just this small person, yo, that wasn't really, worthy of a lot of shit. Then I realized, yo, there have been books written about you, bro. There have been stories and tales and music that have been written about, like, me specifically, through prophecies that they know and that they hide. You don't think the devil know? You don't think the devil has the prophecies of what's supposed to happen at the end at the end of time? You don't think he know? You don't think he know the characteristics of the qualities of the person that's gonna come back to fuck him up? I'm sorry if I'm not perfect and I'm not who y'all think I am, who y'all think I was supposed to be. I mean, I don't. I guess y'all waiting for a white guy to come from the sky. That's what y'all waiting for. Y'all waiting for some white dude, some blonde haired, blue eyed guy to come from the sky on a cloud to come save y'all. Come on now, do it. Say I come like a thief in the night. No, nobody in their right mind wants to be Jesus. Trust me. Nobody. Okay, I'm sorry if I'm not perfect though. I'm not sorry if I'm not what you think I would look like. But all I know is that I know a lot of shit.